times, change is the most difficult thing to implement and maintain. It's just hard. Believe about the thing that we're trying to change has not changed. No disrespect to you, you a wise brother, but it's not working for me. So yeah, I'm losing. You was wrong. I did lose. I believe that this is okay, but you clearly see it's not okay because it's not working. If you haven't subscribed, let me know why. I'm the Worthy Soul, and if this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. My name is Danielle Lane, and sometimes change is just a lot of times, change is the most difficult thing to implement and maintain. It's just hard. And one of those reasons why it could be so hard is because our beliefs that is attached to that necessary change that needs to be made. And sometimes we make that change, but then it's hard to maintain that change because we have not changed our belief about that situation, that concept, that person, whatever it is. We haven't changed our belief, so it makes it hard for us to make that change or maintain that change. And sometimes we just don't want to make the change. That could be a thing. Like, we don't believe that we need to make that change, or we don't believe that that person has changed, or we don't want to see that that person has changed. But a lot of times we know that that change is necessary and it's a change that we want. We just struggle with it because our beliefs attached to it just is holding on to us. They fighting us. They keeping us from making that change or implementing that change. But sometimes that change, and the reason why it's so hard or complicated to make that change, or change, like I said, make that change in our beliefs, is because our thoughts that may be attached to that belief, or the people that gave us that belief or that presented that belief to us, it's hard to, recognize that they was wrong. Or not that they was wrong. It's sometimes not that they was wrong. It just wasn't right for you. Or you've outgrown that belief, or you've outgrown that situation, and you want to go to the next level in life. So now you have to say, okay, you ain't wrong, but you ain't right for me. Or what you said isn't right for me. No disrespect to you. You feel me? I still have the same honor for you. I still believe in you the same. But it's just not, it's not, those beliefs no longer work for me. Or those beliefs aren't getting me where I want to be at. So I have to do different, right? So, and sometimes, like I said, sometimes that could be hard. Sometimes we want to believe that everything people tell us is going to benefit us. And like I said, depending on who it came from, sometimes they just really make you feel like they know everything. Or sometimes they believe they know everything, or what they tell you is right. And it's going to be beneficial. Because it is. Like, my grandfather used to always tell me, we used to have these talks, and he would always tell me, if you, what I give you, if you use it, you can't lose with it. And, in some instances, some things, I did it. Some things I did. And it wasn't, not that he was wrong. It just worked for him. It just didn't work for me. And it was like, Grandpa, you ain't wrong, but I don't want them results. In certain situations, I don't want them. So what I used that I got from you, I could lose with it. And I have lost with it. I'm currently losing with it. I love you, but no disrespect to you. You a wise brother, but it's not working for me. So yeah, I'm losing. You was wrong. I did lose. I'm losing real bad. And that, that's just what it is. That's sometimes, and you don't always have to say it to that person, but sometimes you have to. I had to be like, we had a situation, and he's like, when I got divorced, when I was getting divorced, when I got divorced, I had, went to him, I was talking to him about it, and he was like, the reason why you're getting divorced, was it something that I talked to you about that I tried to tell you this could happen? And I'm like, no, no. You didn't even mention nothing close that had anything to do with the reason why I'm getting married. I mean, the reason why I'm getting divorced. So part of me was like, you letting me down a little bit because you didn't even touch on this. And this is the problem. So you didn't give me nothing that I could use. But that's a lesson to understand that everybody don't have your answers. Everybody has not experienced or understand certain things that you need for your life. So it's okay to say like, okay, you're not, it's not. I know you love me. I know you want the best for me, but mm-mm. the the line of thinking that you're trying to get me to think and understand, it's not gonna work for me. It's not gonna work for me. I'm gonna let you have that. That's good advice for you, but it ain't good for me. It ain't good for me. And sometimes, it takes for you to really accept that way of thinking and try to apply it for you to understand that, oh, no, I don't even believe that. Like, I no longer believe that, right? Because as kids, we want to believe everything that people around us tell us because that's just how we're wired. That's just how life is. We believe the people that raise us. And sometimes as we get older and depending on their lifestyle and the lifestyle that we want to have, we learn that those beliefs are part of the reason why we're not able to reach or live the lifestyle that we want to. Because we're trying to utilize beliefs that are not beneficial to where we're trying to go or where we're trying to be at in life. So then we have to reconstruct those beliefs. We have to tear them down. We have to really think about, okay, why do I believe this? Like, why do I believe this? Even sometimes it's like, even the things that are hurting you the most, it's like, I believe that this is okay, but you clearly see it's not okay because it's not working for you. Like, every other moment, every other situation, you're literally seeing how it's backfiring on you. You're literally seeing, like, okay, that was. Sometimes it was wrong, though. Like, sometimes we have to be okay with saying it was wrong. You was wrong. That's just what it is. Like, no matter who it is, like, you know a lot of stuff, but that you didn't know. Sometimes that's the case. That you did not know. And sometimes you have to do that for ourselves. Sometimes that's why it's hard for us to change our beliefs because we believe that we are so right. We believe that we did what it takes. We know what it takes for certain things, and it's just like you don't. Or you did in that season of life, but now guess what? Maybe you're trying to do that thing that you have that belief around. You're trying to do it at a different level. You're trying to do it a different way, or you're trying to get better results than what you got before. So sometimes you have to change your belief about what it is that you're trying to do and be okay and say, like, I was right then. I'm not right now. They was right then. They not right now. And I can't let this be a hindrance in my life and really make my progress or my journey or my situation way longer than it has to be. Like, way, way longer than it has to be. And just really, be honest with yourself. You know what I mean? Take the time to really sit down and unpack your thoughts and your understanding behind certain beliefs that are guiding the change that you're trying to make in your life so that you can get to those new levels of life, so that you can get to that new experience, so that you can gain that new understanding, or sometimes so that you could heal. Because sometimes what we believe about a situation is the reason why we're not able to heal from that situation. And it just puts us in this repetitive cycle of like feeling like why do I keep not feeling like I'm moving forward? Why do I keep feeling like this wound is just getting deeper and feeling a little infected? Like literally feeling a little infected. We don't want that. Like when we get to those places where it's just really feeling like something has to give, like something has to give because this is not working, we have to look at our beliefs and what we think about those and the things that are creating those beliefs, the things that are guiding those beliefs, and understand like what is it? Like what is it that I'm not understanding? And sometimes being willing to seek out new people to help you, being willing to get out of your comfort zone and saying like, okay, the people that I've frequented with before or that I'm comfortable frequenting with don't have my answers anymore. They're not going where I'm trying to go. And that's life, right? Like we all have different paths. We all have different things that we are interested in or that work for us. That doesn't mean that that person was wrong or what works for them is not effective. It's just we are two different people. We trying to go to two different places a lot of times. Or just our experiences is what brought us to these conclusions. So sometimes we don't have the same experience as somebody. So that's why we're not getting the same conclusions. Or we just don't know what they know. So it's not, we don't even have the right pieces for the puzzle to work out. And another reason why sometimes it's hard to make changes is because the things that we believe are still working. Or the things that we believe have not let us down before. They haven't. But like I said, that's what's preventing you from getting to that new season in your life, from getting to that next level in life. Is that thing of saying like, well, it's working, it's currently working, it's always worked, or I've always done things this way. It's okay. We just can't do them that way no more. We can't. Maybe it worked up to 5 seconds ago, but we gotta be willing to say, okay, this ain't working. What do I need to do different? What am I gonna do different so that this can work? And just, work on it. Like I say, sometimes even when you are able to make that change, but then you struggle to maintain it, work on, okay, I believed it or I was able to do it. Why was I able to do it? And what thinking do I need to adjust so that I can continue to do it? And whatever that is in life, maintaining relationships, improving your skills in life, your abilities, being willing to get exposed to new things in life, whatever it is, like if there is a belief attached to it that needs to change or that is preventing you from seeing that change or progress in life, take a step back, think about it, and be like, okay, what thoughts or what's stemming from this? Like, what is it that's just not helping me? What is it that just is not helping me? And always remember that new things a lot of times require new ways and new understandings. Because most of the time, if it didn't, it wouldn't be new. You would already be doing it. You'd already be making it happen and it already would be a part of your life. So when it's not, be open to taking that time to understand what belief you're trying to get to and what thoughts are preventing you from reaching or getting and accepting those beliefs or changing those beliefs that are necessary for you to change. And also remember that like new things and experiencing new things and changing your beliefs, they are Another way for you to recognize the growth in your life and provide you with the reason to continue to be proud of yourself. Because you're like, I'm growing. I'm capable of learning. I'm capable of implementing. And I'm capable and flexible enough to change the things that I need in my life so that I can live my best life. Because I'm worth living my best life. I'm worth living my best life, and I don't want old beliefs to stop me from getting to that new life or that better life, that enhanced life, that upgraded life. We don't want to stop old beliefs and old thinking from us getting there. We are worthy of so much more. We are worthy of upgrade, constantly upgrading. If you working hard and you trying to do things and you sacrificing and stuff like that, you should see the upgrade in your life. You should see the change that is grounded in the new beliefs that you have. And as you know, we gotta reflect right now and really be like, think about like, what are some beliefs that you need to change? And what is stopping you from making that change? Leave it in the comments. Maybe we could talk about it. Maybe somebody else will help you. I'm going to chime in. Somebody else may too as well. Always remember, if you haven't subscribed, let me know why. And if you have, thank you. Share, like, follow me on all social medias. And let's make these changes. Let's upgrade our beliefs so that we can live an upgraded life.